Using steam power, 200 to 120 years ago. During this time, inventors began to make new machines for people to travel in. They used steam to power many of these machines. Smoke came from the fire out here. Here's the driver, the stoker. Trains needed to carry lots of coal or wood for the engine. This first-class carriage has glass windows. The wheels ran along the iron rail so the train moves so smoothly. A train's carriages were pulled by a steam engine. A man called a stoker shoveled coal or wood to keep a fire going inside of it. So here's the fire. That's water. And the water boils into steam. The steam goes along here. It moves the piston, and that makes the wheel move. Early steam trains seemed very fast to people used to horse-drawn vehicles. Many people were frightened that the speed would kill their passengers. This is called Stephenson's rocket. George Stephenson's rocket was a famous early train. People were amazed at its speeds of 30 miles per hour. A fire heats water in a tank. When the water boils, it turns to steam. The steam rushes along a pipe and pushes a rod called a piston. This is joined to the wheels. The piston turns the wheels as it moves. People rode in different sorts of carriages. First-class carriages were the most comfortable and expensive. Second and third-class ones were much cheaper, but had hard seats or none at all. So these are the comfortable first-class seats. Open sides made the second-class carriage cold and drafty. So the first class had glass. Workers built lots of railways so trains could travel to most places. For the first time, people could travel long distances easily and cheaply. The people in the third class had to stand, and they got covered in dirty smoke from the engines. And look, there's not even a roof. Traveling by road. A few inventors made steam vehicles to go on the road. They were too noisy and clumsy. Most people still used horse-drawn carriage vehicles instead. Other inventors made two-wheeled machines that people could pedal along. These were early bicycles. This early bicycle is called a penny farthing. This is a steam-powered bus. This is a horse-drawn bus. Steam was also used to drive ships. It turned paddle wheels which pushed the ship along. Some steamships were made of iron. This surprised many people. They thought that only wooden boats could float. Early steamships had masts so that way they could use sails if the engine broke down. This is the paddle wheel.